Assalamu alaikum. This is RajaUmar on my channel RU Speaks, and I welcome you all here on my channel. And in today's lesson, we are going to talk about the Western Mountains of Pakistan. We are discussing the IGCSE O Levels Pakistan Studies. Codes of 0448 or 2059, paper 2. And in this lesson, we'll talk about the Western Mountains. And here you can see the location of the Western Mountains. One thing that most part of these locations are available on the western side of Pakistan, but down over here in the south you can see the Kirthar range here in this region, bordering between Sindh and Balochistan provinces like this, right? And here this Suleiman range bordering between Balochistan and Punjab provinces. And Waziristan Hills, they are in the adjoining areas with Afghanistan, and in the same way Safed Ko is also on the western side of Pakistan and bordering with Afghanistan. So these mountain ranges, very especially Safed Ko and Waziristan Hills, they are working as the borderline between Pakistan and Afghanistan. And Suleiman range is between Punjab and between Balochistan, and Kirthar range is between Sindh province and Balochistan province. So this is what we studied, the location of these mountain ranges over here in Pakistan. The one we are talking about, that is the Western Mountains. So the location: Safed Ko, Waziristan Hills, Suleiman range and Kirthar range. So these are the 4 mountain ranges of our topic, that is the Western Mountains, and we are supposed to learn that these are rocky, hard, lacking vegetation, but these mountain ranges are full of minerals. Right? In certain areas we see certain snow patches. That's why they are known as Safed Ko. If we talk about the top range in the north of this region, this Safed Ko region, what we see that this area is having snow, and in this region some snow patches are also available in Waziristan Hills. So that's why if we talk about this region, that's why it is named as Safed Ko, as snow-capped mountains, white snow, right? That's why they are named like this. And Waziristan Hills are there. In certain areas there is snow falling during winters, and Suleiman range, they are dry and rocky, and they do not bear much of the rainfall even. And down in the south, Kirthar range, again very dry and rocky surfaces. So now talking about the very dry and rocky surfaces. Moving on, the topographical features of this area, as some of them I have explained already. High mountains in this region, yes, but the average height is quite lower. Safed Ko up to 4,000. That is only the height, the average height of Safed Ko. But overall, the height of Western Mountains is not beyond 3,000 meters at the average, but not as high as Northern Mountains. Northern Mountains are at the average 5,000 meters, but the Western Mountains, they are at 3,000 meters at the average. So this area also has alluvial fans. Alluvial fans is the term which is used as that whenever the water channels, they come down from the hilly area to the plains, they divide into branches like this, making it just like a hand fan shaped, Chinese hand fan shaped. So this region is known as alluvial fan. Alluvial means that this area is quite fertile as the main water stream bringing the alluvial soil, the fertile soil along with, and that is spreaded out in this region, making this whole of the region fertile. But the water channel divides into many branches, making it a Chinese fan shaped. So that is why we call it alluvial fans. Steep slopes are there, yes. Deep valleys over there, yes. High passes, Khyber Pass, Tochi Pass, Gomal Pass, and Bolan Pass. I'm going to show you all these passes on the map as well. If I move a bit forward, a bit up, and you can see over here the passes as well. Over here you can see that between Safed Ko and Waziristan Hills, you see a pass over here with the name Kuram Pass. We had the Kuram agency over here previously, but now that is known as District Kuram of former FATA. Now District Kuram is part of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, right? And just below this Waziristan Hills tab, we have another pass over here connecting Pakistan with Afghanistan, that is known as Tochi Pass. Tochi, Tochi Pass, that provides a way to go to Afghanistan. In the same way, Kuram Pass, and we have up over here the Khyber Pass already available to enter Afghanistan. And then we have Gomal Pass, Der Ismail Khan region, and again this pass allow us to reach out Afghanistan. And here we have the Bolan Pass over here, just on the west of Suleiman range, and this pass allows to reach out Quetta Valley from Sibbi region. Kachi Sibbi Plains, Bolan Pass, and Quetta Valley. So this Bolan Pass connects Kachi Sibbi Plains with Quetta Valley. So these are few of the famous passes of this region. Just a refresher, Khyber Pass is right at the top, connecting Pakistan with Afghanistan. Then we have Kuram Pass, passing through Parachanar, Safed Ko region, and connects Pakistan with Afghanistan. And you can say that the Kohat Valley is connected through that region with the help of that Kuram Pass, and then Banu region is connected through Tochi Pass to Afghanistan, and Der Ismail Khan region is connected through Gomal Pass to Afghanistan, and Kachi Sibbi Plains is connected with Quetta Valley through Bolan Pass. So these are the four important passes of this region, and you may be asked to name a couple of passes of the region, and you should be knowing them, that what the names of these passes. Now talking about the, so I was explaining this one over here, the high passes. So Khyber Pass, Tochi Pass, Gomal Pass, and Bolan Pass. So explained over there on the map for the sake of your identification. So you people are supposed to be knowing it, that where these passes are located and which areas these passes are connecting. At times the question is like that, name one pass of the Western Mountains and name the areas connecting through this pass. So for example, if it is asked Khyber Pass, so it means that Pakistan to Afghanistan. Tochi Pass, again Pakistan to Afghanistan. Gomal Pass, again Pakistan to Afghanistan. Bolan Pass, Sibbi to Quetta Valley. So in this way, you are supposed to, you might be asked to name the connecting areas through these passes of the Western Mountains. So parallel ranges from north to south in this region, barren areas, bare rocks, as this area is quite rough and tough, gorges, gullies, scree and ravines, ditches, depressions, they all are characteristics of this area. Now the drainage patterns of the area, western tributaries of river Indus. Now going back to the map again, here you can see the western tributaries of river Indus. I mean all those rivers which are pouring in their waters into river Indus from the western side. So here you can see, as really very much visible, this is river Indus going across Pakistan, and here you can see this river, this is river Kabul. So from Koram Pass, very close to Koram Pass, a river is passing through, that is Koram River. And then Tochi River. And then we have Gomal River. And there is another one, River Yob. It flows in Topographical range and it falls into the Indus River like this. So River Yob, ZOHB, also flows over there. So these are the western rivers of western tributaries of river Indus, as they all are contributing their waters from this side, western side of river Indus. We studied the other day that river Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Sutlej, they are eastern tributaries of river Indus, as they are on the eastern side of river Indus. But these rivers, river Koram, river Tochi, river Gomal and river Yob, they are the western tributaries of river Indus, as they are contributing, or they are the tributaries of river Indus from the western side. They all are pouring in their waters into river Indus from the western side of river Indus. So western tributaries of river Indus, names I've given you, they all are mentioned over here in the coming lines. Enough water throughout the year, but the major river is river Kabul. The others, they are smaller seasonal rivers and they do not get much water during summers, as they have the rainfall of western depressions which arrives in the region in winters, so that rainfall brings some waters to these rivers, but more in summers and when the melting of snow. Another factor, when in those white mountains, I mean Safed Ko and Waziristan hill areas where there is snowfall, when this snow melts during summers, these rivers also get water. Meanders, zigzag movement of the river is known as meandering, and waterfalls in some areas, river Koram, Tochi, Gomal and river Yob, they are all, and mostly they are seasonal rivers. Most of the time they have really very less water in them, but during the rainy season, the winters, western depressions, or because of the melting of snow, they get some water. Kabul and Swat are the main rivers of this area. Mentioning Swat as well, if we go again to the map, River Swat comes from Swat Valley, flows southwards and falls into River Kabul over here, and then Kabul takes the water of Swat as well, along with at River Indus at district Attock. So these are the drainage features that in this area we find the western tributaries, enough water throughout the year. Sufficient enough for the area, as this area has you can say the very less population density over there because of the being rough and tough areas, but more in summers due to melting of snow, meanders, waterfalls, River Koram, Tochi, Gomal and Yob, all are seasonal rivers. Kabul and Swat rivers, they are the main rivers of the area. And here we have the facts about the Western Mountains. Safed Ko, the maximum height is 4,712 meters. South of River Kabul, snow-capped peaks, limestone ridges. It means that limestone is sufficiently available in these mountains. Importance, a route to Afghanistan through Koram Pass. Then Waziristan Hills, maximum height is 3,513 meters between the River Koram and River Gomal. Highly mineralized area, many sorts of minerals are available in that area. Devoid of vegetation, you will not be able to find any forests or trees over there. Dry and rocky surfaces. Bannu is an important town and military center on the eastern side of Waziristan Hills. Right? Again, if I go to the map, you will see Bannu region over here on the eastern side of Waziristan Hills. Right? And dry rocky surfaces. Bannu is an important town and military center over there. And then Suleiman Range, the third one, the maximum height of Suleiman Range is 3,383 meters from the sea level, west of the River Indus of southern Punjab, bordering between Punjab and Balochistan. Over here, this I identified earlier, and on the western side of River Indus. Composed of limestone, sandstone and shallow rocks. Takht-e Suleiman is the highest peak over there, and this is the height of Takht-e Suleiman. Separates the Balochistan plateau from the Indus plain, Punjab region. As I told you that this is the border between Punjab and Balochistan. Blocks western depressions from reaching central Pakistan. That is the reason that the central Pakistan does not get rainfall through western depressions, because the mountains in this area, the Suleiman Range, blocks those winds coming from the western side, from the Mediterranean Sea across Afghanistan and Iran. And the last one, that is Kirthar Range. Maximum height is to 2,174 meters from the sea level, west of the River Indus in Sindh. Sindh province, down in Sindh, again going to the map. So on the western side of River Indus, but Sindh province, and it is bordering between Sindh and Balochistan. So west of River Indus in Sindh, drained by Hab and Liari rivers. So these rivers, they pass through, they originate from the mountains of Kirthar Range. Hab river originates from there and Liari river originates from there. Both of these rivers, they flow downwards towards south and they fall into the Arabian Sea. Bare of vegetation due to little rainfall. And this is really very dry, rocky, hard surfaces area, and there is really very less chances of rainfall in that region. That's why the mountain ranges does not have any. The mountain range does not have any vegetation over there. forms a border between Sindh Plain and Balochistan Plateau. So already told that this is the bordering sort of range between Balochistan and Sindh provinces. So these all are the facts related to the area, the lifestyle that the people they rear goats and sheep over there, and semi-nomadic living is there. Some important centers are there. I mean, on the western side, it's Peshawar, Kohat, Bannu, Dera Ismail Khan, and Dera Ghazi Khan down in south for Suleiman Range. But the people of these areas, very especially of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, I mean Safed Ko, Waziristan Hills, and Suleiman Range, the people living over here in this area, they are having the semi-nomadic living. They may not be having the settled living. They might be traveling. They might be in search of food and water for themselves and for their animals. So they keep on moving. At times, they might be settling down in some area where they find some grass and some water for themselves and for their animals as well. They settle down over there till the grass and water is available. Then they move on to the next place. So highly mineralized area, different sorts of minerals are being explored in that area. But security wise, this area is really very sensitive, and you can say that there are certain issues regarding security in this area. However, the Pakistani government and the Pakistan military is doing really well. So this was all about regarding the Western Mountains in today's lesson, and I will upload this lecture over there, and you will be able to prepare these points and topics related to Western Mountains from my channel RU Speaks, RajaUmar Speaks for you. So thank you so much. Subscribe, watch, like, share, and comment on the videos. Thank you so much.